what's up? MG Modz here, man. For all my modders today, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood to be working on your car. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Today I'm working on a wheel bearing replacement, and I did a last video showing y'all what I've done to the car, which was an update video, a lug nut install video. Showed you my wheels and tires reveal. Today I'm gonna be pulling the wheel bearing off with a slider hammer. I rented from I think it was Advanced Auto Parts. I'm gonna show you what that slider hammer I'm using. So I got all my tools out. Got the Honda on the jack stands. But here's the slider hammer I'm using from Advanced Auto Parts. I rented out. You can go to your local auto stores. It don't have to be Advanced. You can get them from O'Reilly's, Advanced, AutoZone, any auto parts store. You can rent it out. This one I rented out. I'm gonna use this one on my car to take the wheel hub assembly off. This is a 5-pound slider hammer. They make 10 pounds, but it should do the job to take it off. This is in case you have them stuck wheel bearing hubs, which this is the wheel bearing hub right here. And I don't want to take it to the shop to get it pressed out, so hopefully I can get it off with the slider hammer. Alright, you guys, I got the slider hammer set up. As you can see, it's mounted to the wheel bearing hub. It's not going nowhere. I'm shaking on it. It's firm and it's ready to start the hammering process. Yes, and that's how you take off a wheel bearing hub. Yes, sir. The bearing is still in there, but I have a kit to take that out from Orion Motor Tech. Wheel bearing press kit. This is the hub. Finally, I got it off. That was not that bad. It saves money. I get my money back. You didn't have to use a hydraulic press to take it out. You can use one of these, a slider hammer. All right, you guys, I took off this C clamp or snap ring. Man, this was a bitch to take out. I swear, man, this thing was freaking tough. I had to freaking use some needle nose pliers to go into the holes here and use a flathead to get behind it and pry up out of here. Now I got this kit from Orion Motor Tech. It's a 23-piece 4-wheel drive wheel bearing press kit. So if y'all guys interested in getting this, Orion Motor Tech Orion Motor Tech bearing removal adapter puller. I'll leave all the parts that I use in this video in the link in the description below. So I gotta find the right fittings, sleeves to go here, because the bearing is gonna come out this way. If I use, like, say for instance, one of these sleeves, it has to match up right here, you see. And I use this big one. It's too big. I mean, it'll work, but it's too big. I don't want to use it too big of a sleeve. So this one's just about right for the bearing to come into this. This is a receiving sleeve, so it's going to come this way. And then you put your adapter, like one of these or something. You got to find the right one to fit on here. this will go through here with the washer, and this you use for your ratchet, where you're gonna use a ratchet to press it out. All right, you guys, I used the wheel bearing press kit to take the wheel bearing out. I finally got it out, the spindle and the hub. See? Here's the sleeve. Here's the wheel bearing. Took it out. Take this off. Now. Alright, take this off and take this off. We gotta get hammer this up. You gotta use two hands with the hammer and the screw, this bolt, and knock this out from here. So this is the back plate. This is what pushes up to take this out. This. And I had to use, well, first I used a ratchet with a 32mm socket, and I tightened it down until it can't go anymore. Then I used the to take it out the rest of the way. And here's the wheel bearing that I'm replacing. And I'll show you what I'm replacing it with. Over here, I have a kit from 1A Auto, but I'll leave all the parts in the description that I use, which I got most of my parts from 1A Auto. Here's the wheel bearing, the new one, and the brand is TRQ. And here's the wheel hubs that I'll be pressing in with the wheel bearing press kit over here. My little workstation. So now that I got the bearing out, I'm going to take the ball joint off, because I had ripped the boot when I used the ball joint separator. I tore it up trying to free it from the little control arm. So I have this press kit as well, the ball joint press kit from Orion Motor Tech. I'm going to use that to take the ball joint out. And I'm going to find the right fittings to take this off. I'm going to find the receiving cup, because it's going to come out this way, just like I did the wheel bearing with this sleeve. So I got to find the right fittings from that receiving cup, and this goes on this side, because I'm going to use this to tighten it down to where it's going to come out this direction on this side. So I got the ball joint out using the impact with a 22mm socket onto the back of this, and I pressed it out this way, like I said, into the receiving cup. Untighten it so you guys can see it. And I pressed it out. I got the remaining piece of the ball joint out that was being stubborn to get out from me, because this didn't come out with the whole thing. It just took out a piece of it, and this was still stuck in here. So I used the ball joint press again and found some fittings to go onto it and press it out. And then I stopped pressing and I used the hammer, because it was stuck out a little bit like this. And I hit it with a hammer on this side with the this, and tapped it out, and it came out eventually. Thank God. Got a new ball joint from 1A Auto again, TRQ. Let me open up the package for you. This is what the new ball joint from 1A Auto looks like. Comes with the cotter pin and snap ring. So I found out what the snap ring is for. It's for the base. It goes around your ball joint here. I can't get it set here around this area. This is where the snap ring is gonna go. On my last one that I took off over there, when I never had to take a snap ring off, so I guess it was missing. I don't know if that's just what 1A Auto has snap rings required, but that one didn't have it, so I'm gonna install this onto the base around the ball joint. New ball joint from 1A Auto pressed in with impact. We're using the ball joint press kit. Now make sure you also, before you press it down, when this was out, I greased it, the ring inside the sleeve, and then it went in with ease. So yeah, now I can press in my wheel bearing, and we can reinstall this back on. Well, I gotta also install the wheel bearing, the wheel hub, and then I can put it back on the knuckle. So yeah, I already installed the wheel hub assembly, and the wheel bearing is already inside here, the wheel hub, all from 1A Auto, all parts that I've ordered. Got the axle nut on. I'm gonna plan on replacing these rotors because they're very worn out, rusty. I'm gonna go to drilled and slotted rotors for performance. Upgrade the braking system. Like I said, I'm going to be upgrading most of the front end suspension parts. New lower control arm, bushings need replacing. Let's see. Oh yes, so I'm gonna replace these strut mounts to coilovers. New ball joint from 1A Auto. So yeah, I'm gonna break this down into series of videos. Alright you guys, that's gonna conclude the video for the wheel hub and wheel bearing install. I had to make the outro on another day because due to the weather being hot and I had to go to work, I had to cut it short. So that will be it for that video. I'm about to make another video here in a few minutes after I'm done with this outro. So stay tuned for that video, and it'll be a good video because y'all guys are gonna like that one, trust me. And stay tuned. Peace.